How many apps do you have open right now? How many? Every app, every influencer, every article, they promise something better. They tell you you can be stronger, smarter, more efficient. That if you just tweak your routine enough, you can be a new version of yourself. But what if this relentless pursuit of better isn't evolution? What if it's actually a form of self-destruction? What if we aren't just improving ourselves, but building a new God that demands our very extinction? To understand this terrifying thought, you have to look at the mirror image of our culture, the symbiote. It isn't just a cool suit from a movie. It is a reflection of our deepest desires and our darkest impulses. It's the perfect myth for our time-a-dark parable about our obsession with getting better and our terrifying lust for shortcuts. So where does this story begin? Before the suit, before Venom, there was only the void. And in that void, there was a god, Null. Before creation, there was only Null, an ancient, malevolent deity who fought back when light brought life to his kingdom of nothing. He forged a weapon from his own living shadow, the All-Black, the very first symbiote. With it, he waged war on the gods. Eventually, Null figured out something darker. He learned he could bond slivers of his living darkness to lesser creatures. He created an army linked by a hive mind. This is the origin of the creature that would one day find its way to Spider-Man and Eddie Brock. But what the symbiote offers isn't just a link to cosmic evil. It offers a promise that is deeply, dangerously seductive to us today. The symbiote is the ultimate performance enhancer. It bonds to you, learns from you, and makes you better. It gives its host superhuman strength, a healing factor, the ability to reshape itself into weapons. It's the ultimate biohack. For Peter Parker, it offered effortless power. For Eddie Brock, it offered the strength to feel whole again. The allure is simple. The symbiote whispers the core promise of our self-improvement culture. You are not enough, but I can make you more. It offers a shortcut past the struggle, a deal that seems too good to be true, asking for nothing in return at first. But the void always collects its debt. Here's the catch. The bond with a symbiote isn't a partnership. It's parasitism wearing the mask of symbiosis. The power given isn't a gift. It's a loan with an impossibly high interest rate, and the currency, your very self. While the host gets stronger, the symbiote feeds on adrenaline, emotions, and eventually, your identity. It latches on to your darkest traits and cranks them up. Insecurity twists into paranoia. Anger boils over into uncontrollable rage. This is the central tragedy of Eddie Brock. The symbiote didn't create his darkness. It fed the darkness that was already there. It nurses your bitterness until the man and the monster become one and the same. Your body starts to feel foreign. This deep fear of losing yourself, that your flesh turns against you, is the recurring nightmare of these stories. We see it in Carnage, the ultimate malice. We see it in the hive mind, turning hosts into puppets. The offspring of symbiotes often become more powerful, but also unstable. A chilling metaphor for a system that promises an upgrade, but delivers a total breakdown. This myth feels so real because, in a way, we are living it. We've built a new, invisible god in our modern world. It's not some deity in the sky. It is an ideology woven into the fabric of our lives. Its name is optimization. This god demands constant tribute. Its temples are gyms and co-working spaces. Its holy texts are productivity blogs and financial advice podcasts. Its prayers are morning routines, calorie tracking, and our relentless quest for inbox zero. We worship at the altar of hustle culture, a belief system that says your self-worth is your output, and that rest is a sin. We biohack our bodies, treating them not as homes to be lived in, but as machines to be fine-tuned for peak performance. And just like the symbiote, this god feeds on our deepest insecurities. It thrives on that gnawing anxiety that we are not doing enough. It promises that if we just work harder and sacrifice more, we can finally become the person we're supposed to be. but the finish line always moves. The result, a generation drowning in burnout, anxiety, and a weird kind of self-loathing that gets worse with every failed attempt to reach an impossible standard. Now, consider the parallel that gets terrifyingly real. It stretches beyond cultural trend and into existential threat. Look at our relationship with artificial intelligence. We are building it to enhance us, to solve problems, to make us more capable. Yet this pursuit is shadowed by a documented fear of what we lose. Even in 2023, top experts from labs like OpenAI signed a statement. Mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risks. It could be a slow, creeping loss of will, where decisions are guided so heavily by algorithms that human agency just withers away. A hive mind where human choice is an afterthought. Or think about genetic engineering. We are on the verge of rewriting our own biology. The promise is a stronger, healthier humanity. But the symbiote myth warns us. What happens when you start messing with the source code? Experts warn that as tools become more powerful, bad actors can design new pathogens. The very tools that could cure disease could also create bioweapons, turning our own biology against us. We are forging bonds with these powerful others. We have to ask a critical question. Are we actually becoming more powerful, or are we just becoming more willing participants in our own extinction? The horror of the 21st century isn't a monster in the closet. It's the monster in our own cells, in our minds, in the technology we've fused to our lives. The symbiote is the perfect metaphor for this modern dread. The fear that in our quest to become gods, we will make ourselves alien, that we will no longer recognize ourselves. Even the Marvel world seems to be wrestling with this. New hosts rise, old ones fight. Null returns if his followers are forgotten. The story is no longer just about one man and a suit. It's about a world where the line between human and other is constantly blurring. It reflects a world grappling with tech that promises to connect us, but threatens to control us. So, we come back to a simple, unnerving idea. Our obsession with self-improvement is a dangerous form of worship. The myth of Venom holds a dark mirror up to that obsession. It shows the path from enhancement to enslavement, from power to parasite, from the pressure of hustle culture to the questions posed by AI and genetics. We are making our own symbiotic bonds. We're building a new god from ambition. And we have to ask, what is the true cost of the power we want? Be honest with yourself. Are you optimizing, or are you being consumed? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think our drive for self-improvement is a double-edged sword? I'll read them. And if you enjoy digging into the philosophy of our modern myths, be sure to subscribe for more.
You're into Marvel madness, symbiote chaos, and cosmic cliffhangers. Check out my other videos, or vibe with some of my original music right here on the channel. Trust me, your ears will thank you. Your brain? Not so much. Until next time, keep your threads tangled and your timelines weird.